Check. Checkity check check. Hey team, welcome back. It feels like it's been forever. It feels like it's been so long. I've been waiting for this moment. Finally, we're on disc 4. I don't know what's coming up, but I'm not ready for it. I'm ready for it, I think. I don't know, we'll see. Who'd imagine there's such a place under the ground of the desert? It must be a cavity created when the water dried up. Yeah, I guess that could make sense. That could make sense, team. Let's see. The world is going on without anything? Without knowing until the end? Yeah, that's crazy. James, what's going on, my guy? How are you feeling? I wonder if this little world has experienced an end like that. Well, it's up to us to determine that our world doesn't end that way. Yeah, still here. Let's go. Prince Albert and his insight. In my opinion, not as good as, not as good as Lavit's insight. Only partway as good. Well, I'm glad, James. Tell me more about your day. That's interesting. Where am I supposed to go? Am I supposed to wait for this? That makes the controller vibrate. That's interesting. Seems like I can't go down. I can't go to the right. I can't go through there. Where am I supposed to go? Sorry, I'm so confused. James, it's been all right. I had a pretty long day at work, let's call it. I don't know. Let's look back up top right quick. Yeah, it was a pretty long day at work. I'm trying to do some automation. What? That's a nice little scene right there. That's pretty neat, huh? Whatever it is, we have no road to go back. Oh, crazy. I'm glad I didn't miss that scene, though. That would have been... I'd have felt sad to have missed that. I got an idea. I get the feeling that we can fall through this. Of course, that's an enemy. This is so bizarre. This is the first disc in the whole game where the enemies are just on the map instead of, you know, random battles. At least that I can think of. I don't know if that happened previously. I don't think that it has. I don't know. I'll have to think on that. Maybe watch back some old footage. Take this, cactus. Nice. 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 I still got it, team. Ha! How about that? James, so I've been working with an API, and I'm trying to do some automation through this API, so that way I can input information automatically. I'm trying to automate this information, but not only input automation or information automatically, but pull information automatically, because nothing's easy in this world, you know. And I've literally, whatever that is, it wants me. I kind of feel like I should jump into that just once to see what it does, you know? Huh. This whole area is kind of nuts. Kind of crazy. Look at those enemies trying to grab me for a fight. Oh, later, nerds. I didn't realize. Ow. That hurt. Get up, Dart, you're fine. Okay, so there's probably a couple spots where it would do us well to fall down. Rashik, yeah, this is Dune, the pre-make, or demake rather. And we're getting hounded by all sorts of enemies. Yeah, gosh, James, I've never done any sort of API work before, so it's definitely different for me. But I'm figuring it out. Slowly but surely. Today I was able to make some sense of it, and I was able to get information out and put information. I'm just trying to do some, dang it, some automation, and it's starting to work out. Oh, nice. When I said dang it, what I meant was totally did that one on purpose. Got the healing rain. I knew that would happen. 100% wanted that, right? Yeah, now I just need to find a way to turn it into a script to do it automatically, you know? Yeah, James, it's a bummer to always have to be vague. Sometimes I like this stuff. It's interesting. I wish I could talk more openly about it sometimes, you know? But sometimes you just can't so easily. Wait, what are those, sand whales? I don't even know what those things are. I think I surfed on one of those in Breath of the Wild, you know? Is there a... Okay, I'm not sure where the next whirlpool's gonna be, but I gotta get really close to the edge of the screen to see it or to not see it, you know? I wonder if this is like an actual grid layout or something. Oh, look at that treasure box. Okay, that guy didn't touch me. That guy didn't touch me. I'm fine fighting him, but he did not touch me. I don't know about that. Not touchy! Sweet. Look at that smile, though. He's happy to see me. Goofy sandworm. Come on. Does your boy still have it? No, I messed it up. I started talking too much. Oof. I'm really excited for, I was too late. I was too late on that last one. Really excited for Disc 4, though. It's, I'm hoping it turns out to be a lot of fun. Demon stunts. Gosh, she's getting huge. Look at that. 750 damage. Oof. Rashik, those numbers are huge! James, what are you playing lately, by the way? And Rashik, you as well. Are you still playing Dune, or have you moved on to something else? Uh-oh. It's all about to land on me. I thought, nope. I'm just going to use a, this. I'm just gonna use that to heal up right quick. Nice. Oh, dang. Arc right now. I thought I saw you logging into Arc. So, I don't know necessarily that I'm supposed to do this, but I take my personal laptop to work, and I typically have it set up on my desk, and it's connected to our guest Wi-Fi. And I use it to do a lot of web searching and various other things, because my laptop is set up for that sorts of workloads that I need. But I also use it to obviously it's my personal laptop, so I've got Steam on it, I've got Discord on it, so sometimes if I need to send a quick Discord message, or dang it, or you know, if I see someone log into something on Steam, like earlier I saw you log into Arc, so I kind of knew the answer before I asked, but all the same, always interested, always interested. I have Arc. I have 2 versions of Arc that I bought a long time ago, and I've never really played them. I did try it once, a very long time ago, back when I purchased it, and I don't know, I was looking for something that was like Rust, but not Rust, you know, something that a little bit more PvE, to play with friends. I love Rust. I love the PvP. Bring it on. That's my jam. Not saying I'm great, just saying I enjoy it. But not everyone's into that, you know? And I thought maybe Arc would be more our speed, but not. It wasn't quite my type of game. At least what it was back then. It could be a wildly different game now. I don't even know. James, I didn't say that I was stalking you. I just kind of implied it. Watch yourself. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes who works 100% all of the time like a 5-star employee? Nobody, okay? Sometimes I glance at things on my laptop that I probably shouldn't, but there you go. Bombs away. I've told on myself. Can't carry any more items? Nice. Yeah, Mayhem's a bad boy. Just like everyone that hasn't hit the like button. I don't know what you're doing with your life if you're not pushing the like button. The like button? Oh my gosh. What was that? Australian came out right there for a moment? Delicious. Let's, this. Earth-based powerful attack for all? Let's get rid of Meteor Fall. I don't think we're about to run into a... Moon Serenade. Oh, okay, that's MP recovery for all, I think. I don't think we're about to run into an ice enemy in the desert. I guess it's possible, but that would be weird. Okay, I'm done trying to figure out which whirlpools to fall into. Let's just get past this. Let's just get past this right quick. Gosh, team, I am glad to be back to this game. I've been wanting to beat this game for so long, and I'm closer than I've ever been. I'm closer than I've ever been to beating this. Woo! Yeah! Oh! I just slalom right through there. No sweat. Not even a drop of sweat, team. Easy. Easy. I was about to say it's about to get crazy. I figured there'd be 15 different whirlpools, little ones, you know, that I had to weave through. I don't know if this is the right way, but I don't know which... I don't know. I don't know. Let's go this way and see what happens. Another whirlpool. I don't know. I feel like I should jump into that. I feel like I should just jump into that. I don't know what's there, but I'll never know unless I jump into it. What is that massive dragonfly looking thing? A dayfly. Not sure if that's better or worse than a dragonfly. Nice! Arc is okay. You've never been able to do the boss because it takes so much grinding. That's fair. Some games do require a lot of grinding. And honestly, I don't mind a grind on occasion, but I don't know that I want to spend... Flower Storm? New edition? Let's go? I don't know. It depends on my mood whether or not I'm into the grind. Some days, yeah, I'm game for it. Other days, Oh, hello. Let's go. It's very refreshing, and then it warps their mind or something crazy. Hear no monster. We can rest now. Where's Shanna? What will the Winglies in Ilara know? I don't know. They should know the way, or at least I should take, the way we should, or I should take, so there's no need for you to come. Rose, that's ding-dong talk. You still going on about that? Crazy. Yeah, Rose. It's, I just found out a couple days ago, now you think you can judge me? Yeah, I do. It's not as easy as pursuing one Wingly. Oh! Woo! You say it was easy? Don't be so conceited. Yeah, Rose. Also, stop it, both of you. It's not gonna get us anywhere if we're having a cat fight. Rose, nobody can understand the weight of fate you have carried, but we can at least lighten the burden for you. That's why we're going with you. If you have the strength to argue, we can go on. Dart's feeling a little testy there now that he knows that she's the black monster. Come on. There is no other way, is there? I just used that healing breeze, and then here we are. Full health. Nice. That's fine. Full health is good. We need that. I'm gonna go drop into that whirlpool. I gotta know. Whirlpool? It kind of is a whirlpool, but it's made of sand. And they call it quicksand, not a whirlpool. Oh, what kind of ding-dong... Oh, hang on. What kind of ding-dong calls it a whirlpool? In the desert, where there's no water. Except for this... I'm gonna shut up now. Flower Storm! Oof, look at that. 60 SP right off rip, and 300% damage. He's getting a sort of a debuff in damage, but really a massive buff into SP. Oh, that's amazing. Can't wait for that. Demon's Dance, 360%. She's getting massive. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous damage. Moonstrike. I don't know. It took a long time to unlock this skill. He had to get to a really high level to get it. I'm not a fan of that. I wish it'd come a little bit sooner. Sorry, team. Let's go drop into a whirlpool. Bye. There could be loot, team. You know as well as I do, if there's loot here, we should get it. I don't know, James. Honestly, even solo, if I like or dislike grinding, it just depends. I haven't played 7 Days to Die in several versions, so I can't speak to what it is now, but back when I did play it, it would have been more fun with friends, but I didn't mind grinding solo. I don't know, just depends on the game, you know, and my mood. Heavily based on my mood, but some games over others, you know. I've actually in my downtime, if I decide to stop and relax, gosh, I can't get any of the loot. That's a bummer. Maybe this way. I've been replaying RE6. A local friend of mine has never played before, so we're rolling through it, and it's been a good time. As far as Resident Evil games go, I think 6 is the weakest of the mainline entries. Interesting. That being said, I don't think it's worthless as a game. I think that if you treat it like a mainline Resident Evil game, it's not that good. I think if you treat it like an action shooter game, it's fun. It's fine. Dang it. Yeah, Cam, I don't know. I think they went silly with some of the QTEs. They kind of started that. Like 4, I think, did QTEs mostly pretty well. I was not a fan of the way they did them in 5 as much. There were still some good ones, but then there were some bad ones. Okay, that's not the way. But in 6, some of them were just kind of silly. Why am I breaking my joystick trying to not let this regenerative monster thing toss me in a meat grinder? I don't know. I'm not a fan of that, you know? So, pros and cons for sure. But one thing that they took away in RE4, if you shot a zombie in the face, oh, if they were reeling, that kind of still exists in RE6, but not quite to the same degree. In RE4, if you shot them in the leg, they fell to the ground, and you had an excellent chance to run by or, you know, whip out a melee on them or something, you know? Get up personal with your knife. You have plenty of time because they're folded like an omelet, you know? But, I don't know. Number 6, enemies, or zombies in particular, are just bullet sponges. They can just eat your whole magazine, and it just doesn't look like it phases them. Okay, I might be talking too much and running in circles. Forgive me, team. But, I don't know. I feel like some of the enemy design was pretty cool. There were some decent enemies. The terrifying enemy in Leon's campaign, the bloated, bulbous-looking pus monster thing that shot out that noxious gas that would zombify you, that's a good enemy. That was great, I thought. Ustanak almost could have been a good enemy. You know, they tried to kind of do a nemesis sort of thing, but I don't know. I don't feel like it went as they hoped. It was all right. It was all right. A little bit too predictable on that one, and QTE heavy. Like whenever you're in the grinder truck and he's like a boring truck. I don't know what it is. All right, it's like to drill out rock. But anyways, you're in this vehicle and you're fighting against him while he's got his little hand grinder on you. That's a dumb QTE section. I don't like that at all. Oops. Gazelle, I was thinking about you the other day. How's it going, my guy? We're gonna go north. We're gonna go north now. Did you how's you and the lady friend? Did things work out? I think you told me a little bit, but I don't remember the details. So I hope you'll forgive me. I remember that first date didn't work out, but then you were going to try again? Yeah? Success? Yeah, James, 100%. I agree. I agree. 6 could have been really good. Or not 6. 7 Days to Die can be fun by yourself. Cam, what do you think went wrong in RE6? Give me your analysis. I'm interested. I probably should hit that from this side, but I don't know that I want to. I don't know, I'm tired of falling in the, tired of falling in those whirlpools. Although I'm certain I need to. I don't know. We'll see. We'll check a few more, but I don't want to... I don't want to spend my whole night doing this, you know? No enemies, just me falling into whirlpools and not finding anything. But Gazelle, gosh, I'm anxious to hear. I'm hoping for good news for you, my guy. What's behind door number whatever this is? Yay. Okay. Also, James, more interested in hearing about your situation. If there's any developments, let me know. Cam, by the way, the gym is closed this Wednesday. So I plan to work on a, I gotta do a video for someone else. Dang it. And I plan to work on that. But outside of that, if the boys are free, maybe we can do Baldur's Gate on Wednesday instead of Thursday. Just an option. I don't know if that works out better for you guys or not. Just want to throw that out there. Something to think about. Also, how'd your cooking thing go? I kind of felt bad for you whenever you told me you had to cook for everyone. That sounds like a lot of work. We established a day. She had to head out of town. So first day will be the 4th. Woof! That's awesome. That's so awesome, bro. I've only been bowling 4 or 5 times in my whole life. I always had fun. I'm not a bowler, but who is after 4 or 5 games? But that being said, I always had fun. Always had fun bowling. But for me, I guess it was more about the people I was with versus the activity itself, you know? Okay, I'm so done with these whirlpools. We're just gonna go around and go north, okay? I think that works out. You know what else works out? Hitting the like button. I'm kidding. But I'm not. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing anymore, team. I don't know. My segues have fallen off. Okay? The whole company segue fell off. Get up, Dart. Stop being a weenie. She mentioned she wanted to go previously and said she wants to embarrass you. Woof. Cam, put your dancing shoes on and show her what's up, okay? Don't if she wins, tell her you let her win. I'm teasing, okay? That might not be a good long-term strategy. I don't know. What do you guys think? If you play a game with a woman you're interested in, do you let her win? Or do you just play? I just play. If I win, I win. If I don't, I don't. Gazelle, that's such a bummer. I'm sorry, my guy. Well, you know, if it works out for the better, then I'm happy for you. But figuring some stuff out yourself, I get it. I get it, my guy. Some things are not so easy or cut and dry. Let's get rid of Thunderbolt. I kind of didn't want to, but I do want whatever's in this. Was that Power Drain? What was that? Play, but you'll go easier on things she's interested in. Become weak for 3 turns. Like me or the enemy? Dang it. I couldn't move. I was holding the joystick down and to the right. It didn't work out for me. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not trying to, you know, the Wham and I go out and play or do something. I'm not trying to crush her beneath my superior skills or anything like that. Also, some things she's just better than me. But usually I just play however I play, you know? So I totally hit the X button. Come on, game. Don't do me like this. It's just trying to throw off my button pressing game here. Okay, got it. Easy team. Demon's Dance. Gosh, that's such a good addition. Nice. Moon Strike. 20 SP. Oof, that's atrocious. That's so bad. You guys ready for flower dance? Yeah, first try, team. Let's go. Let's go. Got it first try. Woo! Okay, sorry. I was getting a little excited there. Electric Wolf, what's going on, my guy? Thanks for coming by. How are you feeling? Poisons minor enemies? I don't know that I need that. Whatever. But Electric Wolf, thanks for coming by. Hope you're having a good night, my dude. Oh no. Dang it. It got me. And it dropped me off finally, where I wanted to go. Oh, Mark, how are you doing, my guy? Hung out with David Buster's, you beat her at Mario Kart 3 times? Yeah. Embarrassed. Tell her to get embarrassed. Can't even win at Mario Kart. Get wrecked! I'm teasing. Mario Kart can be hard. Okay, it's not. It's not that hard, but 1 versus 1? That can be tough. But also, tell her to get wrecked. Wolf, that's fair, my guy. I totally get it. I used to put, not my last name, but I used to put my name out. And it was foolish back then. I should not have done it. I shouldn't do it now, but I don't know. Some people still call me by my first name and stuff, and I don't care. I don't care. Okay, we're going around that. We're definitely going around that, team. Yeah, I try not to call the Whammon by her name. You know, first name's probably fine. Try not to do too much. I don't even show her on camera necessarily. Not that I'm worried about people like trying to find who we are. I guess it could happen, but in this day and age, I gotta stop talking so much. In this day and age, honestly, if someone really wants to find you, it's not that difficult. You know, it's not that difficult. So, I'm not trying to make it easy, but all the same time, like, it's not that difficult anymore. So, there you go. That's how I feel about it. Try not to make it easy, but at the same time, you know, it is what it is. If people really want to find you, and you're an online personality in any stretch, you know, your stuff's out there. It's not that hard. Kind of a bummer, but what can you do, right? It's all part of it. Slalom, baby. Slalom. Thread the needle. Easy. And nope. Which one did I go down last time? I think I went down the one on the right. Yeah, James. Gosh, you can just Google and find so much stuff. It's ridiculous. It's not that hard, you know? I do wish it were a little bit more difficult. But just because it's not that hard doesn't mean you should make it easy, I suppose. That's my mantra. You can only obfuscate so much. But not gonna post my address on my YouTube page, you know, and make it easy. Oh, Gazelle, that's awesome. New Mexico? Where at New Mexico, if you don't mind me asking? Gosh, that counterattack timing was awful. That was awful. Oh, that was so bad. Whatever. We did it. We did it, team. I've been to New Mexico before. It's not my favorite state, I guess. I mean, it's fine, but on my honeymoon years ago, I went to Red River to do some snowboarding and skiing. And I banged myself up pretty well by falling a bunch on a snowboard and on the skis. I had snowboarded before, kind of, for just a couple hours once, you know? So I'm not a snowboarder and I'm not a skier. Skiing is way easier than snowboarding. Oh my gosh, it's so much easier when your feet can spread apart if you want. Oh, yeah. Okay, the left way, probably not gonna work. Let's try the right side. But yeah, skiing was way easier than snowboarding, at least for me. Maybe that's not true for everyone, but gosh, for me it sure was. Yeah, gosh, Blade, I could balance, and I got to where I could even shred and move pretty quick, but I was not very good at stopping. I was not very good at stopping. In fact, well, actually, I was quite good at stopping, but instead of using the board, I used my face as brakes. Facial brake pads right here, you know, worked out pretty well, buddy. Woof! Blade, how you doing, by the way? It's nice to see you again. But honestly, falling on your face was not so bad. Honestly, that's not so bad. You fall forwards, you don't put your hands straight out. Save the wrists, team. Don't ruin your wrists, okay, or your elbows for that matter. And just let your face fall down, okay? Anyways, but falling backwards, you put the wrist out, the hand out. Ugh, wrist is hurting, you know. If you don't, tailbone's hurting. Oof, team, it's not good. Speaking of things not good, oh my gosh, I gotta stop walking into that. Flew in Albuquerque and you went to a Comic-Con there. Okay, that's nice. I spent most of the time in Alamo Gordo and the surrounding area. I'm not familiar with that area, but sounds sweet. Sounds sweet, my guy. Let's drink some water. This and that, got a new job. Oh, Blade, that's awesome. Got home one of your tires. Oh, that's a bummer, my guy. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's all about balance. Good with the bad. It's funny that you mentioned that. Well, it's not really funny. It's just coincidental, I suppose. The wife was driving home and one of her tires, you know, didn't make it. One of her tires didn't quite make it all the way home. So I went and picked her up at a tire shop, and we went and had dinner. Not how we met. Is that an arrow? Kind of looks like one. Close to El Paso. Oh, okay, okay. I've been to El Paso. I've never really stopped there for anything, but I have driven through. Not quite a blowout, Blade.
Yes.
The sidewall of her tire started leaking, so there wasn't any real fixing it. But it was leaking fast enough that it was an immediate concern, but leaking slow enough that she was able to make it to the tire shop. So it could have been worse. That's such a, I got it first try, now I can't get it again. That's such a weird move. I'm gonna master it. I'm gonna master it, team. Just like I've mastered the dance of demons here. Nice. She would have a move called Demon's Dance. Sounds about right. Oh, gosh, Blade. Yeah, she told me that there was a little bitty... So, near the school where she teaches, the roads are not so great, honestly. And there's a road that's kind of rough, and she was doing a U-turn, and it's not level. And I guess where the way she hit this U-turn, her tire just didn't make it. Didn't make it up onto that curb, and the sidewall blew out. That's unfortunate, but what can you do, right? Okay, team, honestly, I'm kind of done with this area. We're just gonna keep moving on. There's probably some great item in there that I'm missing. I don't care. I don't care that much. No! Maybe I should care, but... Oh, I don't. Okay. I'm just saying. Disc 4, so far, not my favorite. Not my favorite. So far, Disc 2. So far, Disc 2 wins. Good fights, good locations. The upside down gravity place, pretty sweet. All the way back here, redonkulous. Yeah, Blade wasn't so bad. You know, the conquering hero got to show up and swoop in and save his lovely bride. It all worked out just fine, you know. Anything can be a decent situation if you don't let the bad take over, you know. Which I'm not saying I'm perfect at. In fact, I'm quite bad at. But you try to profit from your losses. That's what I have to say about that. Not to say that I'm so good at it all the time, but you do try. I try. I try to profit from my losses. Okay, let's go to the right. Good adventurers go left, and that is not what I am, so I'm going to the right. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. If you focus on the bad all the time, there'd just never be anything. Okay, one time I'm gonna jump in it. A lot of thrifting? Ooh, did you find anything nice? I thought so. I kind of had hope that this was it, so... The bandit's shoes, let's go! Some nice nature walking. You seem like you're kind of the hiker type, Gazelle. Maybe that's why your name's Gazelle? I don't know. Excuse me. Let's look at the... Okay. I already have some of those. Avoids instant death. I'm not impressed. Honestly, I should probably use those boots more. Because being able to take your turn more often might be more powerful than everything else combined, honestly. But just always having regen on 10% of your HP every turn, I don't know. That's hard to beat. That's hard to beat considering I don't have a healer. And the items you can carry are so limited. 32 seems like a fine amount at first, but it's really not that much. Especially once you have healing items, status restoration items, and attack items. And then various support items, you know? Feels like a lot less. Gazelle, also, I heard that the new Superman movie was pretty awesome. I haven't seen it. I don't know that I have plans to see it, but maybe sometime. I don't keep up with a lot of movies, just in general. It's not anything to do with Superman, it's just... I like movies if I can skip myself to sit down and watch them. And when I say that, what I really mean is if the wife can get me to sit down and watch them. But on my own, I very rarely watch movies. This may sound wildly nerdy, but I tend to prefer TV shows because I don't always have time to sit down and watch a 2-hour-long chunk of movie, but slip in a 22-minute or 45-minute show episode here and there, that to me is way more feasible. Oh, finally got there, team. Nailed it. It only took 40 minutes. That's ridiculous. For bandit's shoes. God, I should have known. I should have known. Even if an adventurer is lucky enough to make it through the death frontier, nobody can proceed from here. Time was stopped for me 11,000 years ago with the spell of this choker. And this is the only way to see Alara, the Spring Breath Town? An endless desert. I bet there used to be a town there, you know? Ashel, I sense it. I sense people's feelings. Over there! Oh. Dart's got the, or Rose got the move. Look at that jump. Pretty sweet. TV shows are way easier to digest for you. Sit still and watch like 3 hours of a show, but not still, yeah, not a movie. See, even if I have time, enough time to watch a movie, I would almost always rather watch TV shows. Because if something happens and I need to leave, I don't know, it's just easier to leave a TV show unfinished versus a movie. Yeah, we're with you, Rose. Come on, let's do this. Even though you tried to kill... oh, hello. I can never carry any more items. That's what I mean. 32 is just not that many. Not list, discard. Meanwhile, I'm going to try to choke on my own spit. Don't worry about it. Come on, what do you got for me? If it's another Sun Rhapsody, of course it is. I was just gonna start. I was just thinking, if it's another Sun Rhapsody, I'm gonna be so disappointed. Rose, welcome to Alara. I'm the guard of the teleporting device. Charon, I'm a good friend of Rose's. Interesting. Long time? Rose, you are starting to regain a sense of time, aren't you? Nope. You've recovered a lot of other things, too. And you're the person who stopped time for Rose? No, it was Charl Frama. She's the person we have to meet now. Okay, let's go meet her. Sounds great. TV show usually moves faster. Could be the case, Blade. You know, a movie's got an hour and a half, usually minimum, to tell a story, whereas an episode sometimes tries to fit a little story into a 22-minute segment, you know, or 45 for some shows. Rose has been carrying the fate of the world all alone while shedding tears of blood. Can you go with Rose? Yeah, stop it. I don't need to force them. You're right. You don't. We already settled things with the Black Monster. Oh, he's already settled it. Wow. I'm surprised he gave that up so easily. What is this? I don't know what it is, but I can't interact with it. So, moving on. I wonder if there's a store here. Is there a store in the town that time no longer interacts with? It's been a while since I last saw a human other than Rose. You're welcome. That green dot over there, I'm wondering if that's like a shop, a teleporter to a shop or something. I don't know, I see it and that's what I think. That's an interesting plant. Where's Charl? Should normally be taking care of these babies, right? Well, she's preparing herself. The things we didn't tell you about, right? Zieg told you them, so... Must be about the moon signet. The moon what? Tell me what you know. The signet sphere. That helps, that clears it all up. Is a sealing device that was created to be the last barrier, just in case the Moonchild reached the moon that never sets. Interesting. Even my mistake was in your plan. You were really scary people. Even more scary is Zieg. He's trying to destroy it because he's evil and stuff, you know? You made the signet sphere just because you were afraid of the birth of the god of destruction. And why did you make tools that could destroy the signet? Ask Charl. It was decided between the siblings. Chris, what's going on? I do have a PS2... Nice. Memory card, but... no, you cannot save this game on a PS2 memory card. I'm using an original PS1 memory card. This is actually the very first memory card I ever got. I remember there were some games that I was playing that I just couldn't save. And eventually I begged Mom, please, I need this thing called a memory card. Can we get one? Oh, Rosie, darling, I've been waiting for you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I do have a PS2 memory card, though. And this holds my everything. It's the only one I've got. I don't need your greetings. You know what I want to ask you. Oh, you are scary. But before that, can you introduce me to the son of dear Ziggy? This is Dart. So Rose loved Dart's dad, but is not Dart's mother. Doesn't he look just like our Ziggy? Can you stop saying that? But Rosie, honey, it's complicated. You have to fight with the son of someone who used to be your significant other. And furthermore, the enemy is the significant other. Do you want me to give you a knuckle sandwich or something? Rosie, darling. But I'm really concerned, so I'm intentionally making it happy and delightful so you won't be depressed, Rosie, sweetheart. You're making it worse, stop it. Meanwhile, Dart's like, please tell us, where should we go? What are we doing? Really, you have the same eyes. Shush. Shush. Rose already kind of pointed that out. Been waiting for you in order to tell you everything. Now, what would you like me to tell you? How about yes? Tell me about my father. Yeah, why not? Who wouldn't want to know, right? Concerned? Why does he have to destroy the world? Why does he want to destroy the world? Sorry, but that's the one thing I don't understand. But it was unmistakably Zeeg. Interesting. Even Dart was like, Daddy? They crossed both swords and love. They used to be fiancés. Just looking at them made me feel embarrassed. Stop right there. I want to talk alone with Zeeg about our memories. Yeah, I don't know if you can do that. I agree. Yeah, tell me about this thing. The Signet Sphere. Why does this thing exist? Doesn't make sense. Why would you create a key to the lock you don't want opened? You know? Trying to break the signet of the moon that never sets with the power of the magic divine objects. Signet is the signet. Yeah, you already said that. Didn't tell you about this? Rude. I have to apologize. I missed the moon child, Shanna. Much to Dart's fortune, I suppose. We still have time. It's gonna get broken, team. That's how games like this work, okay? In the past, they were placed in 5 cities, but there are only 3 left. That's why they needed the same number of divine moon objects. Sounds about right? What happened? One was destroyed in the royal capital, Cadessa, during the Dragon campaign, and the other was lost when the divine dragon assaulted the Crystal Palace. The Signet Sphere can be destroyed without the divine object? What? Or just tools that conceal vast amounts of magic power, that's all. Okay. Having the same amount of magic power as the divine moon objects is sufficient, so he doesn't even need them. My dad knew about this and made Lloyd collect them. Doesn't seem like him, and it's so indirect. Plus, something is strange. I wonder how Ziggy knows about the Signet Sphere. Not only that, he knew that Shanna's the moon child. Coincidence? I think not. I guess we gotta ask everything. Why even offer me the choices if I gotta ask it all anyways? It's the 108th fruit that the divine tree dropped. It's conceived with the god of destruction that ends the world. Not that. That's why we separated it into its soul and flesh and sealed them away. My baby brother Melbu sealed the soul, which was the source of magic power in the crystal sphere. But when he fought with Ziggy, it was broken. Sounds about right. And then the soul escaped from the crystal sphere and started to transmigrate into a human body. Since it has been called the moon child, what is left in the sky is the moon that never sets, the body. When the moon child goes back to the... Why are all these names so long? The Viraj embryo, the god of destruction, will be born. So we needed our Rosie to take on an important task and murder people. Please understand her. Yeah, why did we make items to break the signet? Anyways, is it called signet? Am I saying that right, or am I a dum-dum? If you were not planning to allow the Viraj embryo to be born, you wouldn't need them. I didn't want to, but my baby brother insisted. Why? That's not an explanation. That's dodging the question. You're so uptight. Okay, I'll explain. Please do. We sealed the soul in the crystal sphere in order to draw lots of magical power and rule over other creatures. Wanted to make him stop being a dictator because even though we have different appearances or capabilities, we are the same. We should be able to live together on good terms, okay? That's why I created the Signet Sphere, in order to weaken the power of the Crystal Sphere. This is all so complicated. Rosie, dear. The 5 signets that protect the moon that never sets restrain the magic power that flows from there. My operation was a big success, I thought. Okay. Okay, this is complicated, but Melbu found out about it and created the divine moon objects. I guess he was prepared so that he could destroy the signets anytime he wanted to. Okay, I get it. Yeah, where do we go? That's right. That's the most important information, of course. Because Ziggy has the divine moon objects and he can break the signets anytime. Yeah, we gotta defend them. Even though that's not gonna work. Are located in the ancient cities. Magical City Aglis, Lost City Zenobatos, Death City Mayfill. Cities are still alive? Sort of. Of course, they were badly damaged during the war, but how do we get there? Go through Rouge, then your way will be open. It's my hometown! Nice! Wonder if we finally meet Claire. See, it is already open, isn't it? Well, it'll be night soon. Why don't you look around till tomorrow morning? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, team. Rosie, darling. Oh, Dot, darling. Are you going outside? Everyone left a while ago. Yeah? I plan to go outside. Is that a problem? Do we need to fight about it? Oh gosh, Chris, it's getting real. It's getting real now. Gazelle, I missed you. Thanks for coming back by. It's nice to see you again. I'll be there soon, Shanna. Nice. Take care, my guy. And we'll see you again soon, I hope. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Rose. You really forgive? Don't say anything. It's already in the past. Rose is sad. That makes me sad. She's like, you really forgive me? Death Frontier? What is this? You have become strong. You can take care of yourself. What? Why? What's going on here? The black monster is dead now. We only have Rose left. I wonder what they did to settle all that. I missed the time when you were chased by Firebrand in the forest. Firebrand? Firebrand? Yeah, me too. Things were simpler back then. And I didn't know anything back then. The world is so frail. The world is created so that it can perish at any time. What a sad thought. The creator soul can recreate one anytime. But the people living there can accept it, believing it's fate, or struggle against it. Yeah, I would struggle against it personally. Struggled in order to protect this world that was taken back by friends who gave up their lives. In the Dragon campaign, I guess? Told you. You're no longer alone, Rose. You don't have to be. Let's go see everybody. This is just the beginning. Such a cliche line. I hate that line. It's so much. So dumb. What a dumb line. No. This is just the beginning. Alright, Leon from Resident Evil and so many other things. Woof! Okay. Never mind. It's fine. The reason I hate roses because I see your mother in roses? What? My mother never looked at me directly. It's like she was hiding something. And she beat me up. That's so rude. Remember one thing? There were always roses on the shelf behind my mother. That's an odd thing, but I get it. Sometimes there's things I remember that I don't know why I remember that, but anyways. It spoils our dreams. Yeah, life's not always happy. Reminds me of my past. His daughter, Claire? You're so sharp that it hurts. Ouch. Yeah, I hate being roundabout. Texans hate roundabouts. They prefer stoplights. Hi, guys. Hashel's been drinking too much. Since we heard we're going to Rouge. That's right. Yeah, poor Hashel. He's bummed. He's bummed out. Oh gosh, Gazelle, I missed some of your comments. Oh, I'm sad. Wanted to talk to you, Miranda, since you slapped me in the face. Kind of rude. Meanwhile, Dart's just like, I'm out of here. Is this a shop? What is this? It kind of looks like a shop. Huh. Okay. I thought it was a shop, but maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know what's up with this way. Let's go take a peek. Gosh, team, you know what I hate? Mosquitoes. Oh, they're the worst things in the world. Found more Stardust here than I did in the whole rest of the game. Mosquitoes stink. Your computer's huge now? Tell me about the benefits, like the performance gains. Oh? Yes, leaving in the morning. What's up, champs? We don't know what will happen to the ancient city of Wingley's. We need strong weapons. This place has weapons. Kongol, what a good guy. Yeah, it's not just about the moon gem. Nah, Dart knew they'd come. Humans and Giganto, your time is limited. Nice. I had a feeling. But I don't want to go back all the way to that other town where we can... Oh, nice. I don't really want to go all the way back to that town where that lady is, you know? Nice. Nice. Increases escape rate. Oh, dodge. I forgot. Nice. Oh, that's awesome. These magic greaves could be kind of sweet, but you trade some defense for some dodge chance, I guess. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine, I guess. I don't know. Some of these are alright. Oh, no sweat. No sweat, James. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. Okay. She even calls out the Giganti, but he doesn't have a weapon here. It's kind of lame, huh? Kind of lame. Oh, well. Oh? More weapons? Or is this just the item shop? Does that contain magic? Item selling, Wingley? Maybe good items? Panic Bell? These are odd items. I don't know. We haven't seen those before. That's alright. I don't know that I need those or want those. We're gonna go on without them. It's fine. I don't even see where that guy was. James? I only saw it in the dual chat. I didn't see him in the other chats. I use a software to combine the chats together, and it usually works out pretty darn well, but sometimes it misses things. So I actually have all 3 of my chats up on my display here. I've got the combined, I've got the vertical stream, then I've got the horizontal stream. Because I just don't know where it's going to pop up, so I try to watch all 3, which is a bummer. Telling me about the teleporting device? It's not like back home. And when are we going? Right now, let's go. Yeah, without me, the strongest of all, you cannot save the world! Yeah, besides, we're all the same. And I can't stand the destruction of a world where everyone lives. I think for the first time ever, I agree with Meru. Wait, what, the first time? The first time? Yeah, leave tomorrow. I'll be prepared so that I can send you on the way that goes to the home of the Gigantos. That sounds awesome. Our power's becoming weaker day by day. That's our maximum power. Okay, sweet. Take a boat to Rouge. It should have been prepared in the Twin Castle a short while ago. Was there a dock in that castle? The Twin Castle? King's Ire? Who's that? I don't remember. Is that where, we fought the first Wingly lady? I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. I think that's correct. The Disc 2 area. Nice. Okay, maybe we could go back. I didn't know. I was just talking about the Stardust, and but now we're going back? Okay. Whatever, that's fine. When does Dipstick join our party officially? Because he's still wandering around with us, right? Oh. 32 items is just not that many, team. Healing Rain, that's awesome. That's pretty... I really need more Angel's Prayers. I'm just being honest. I need some more of those. Sweet. Moon Serenade, just what I always wanted. I'm mashing the X button while running around. I don't think I'm going to find a another Stardust, honestly, but maybe? Question mark, you know? James, Doom Eternal, buttery smooth? That's awesome, buddy. Did you track your FPS gains? I remember I used to have an 8700K CPU and a 1080 Ti, which was pretty high-end for its time. Gosh, I remember when I upgraded to that. I used to have my 1080 Ti and an 8150 FX processor. It was not a good CPU. And I was playing Final Fantasy XIV with that. Well, my CPU was holding back my GPU by a lot. My FPS went from like 35 up to 80 just by changing the CPU. Crazy. It's a send-off for great heroes. Yeah, you shouldn't have. Great heroes? I don't know. Rosie, honey, you've been doing really great. Since the soul of the Virage Embryo was released, you've saved the world 107 times? Really, even after being called a black monster. That monster has died. Agreed. Ziggy is serious, and he has everything to give birth to the god of destruction. Yeah, well, whatever, we'll fight that thing too. Only Dragoons can stop him. Well, let's do it. I wonder what the creator Soa is thinking. I don't know. Wonder why it wants us to go through such painful thingy. That's a word I use. I say thingy all the time. Yeah, we'll change fate. We'll change Soa's mind. Everyone must survive. Let's go. I hope no one dies. I feel like someone else is gonna die, but I hope not. Right! Brother-in-law? Said it can go up to 250 FPS. Okay. I don't know what he's benchmarking against, but it's definitely better than what you had before. Home of Giganto? Huh. It's interesting that it still just kind of uses the map to connect places like that. That's kind of awesome. That was there the whole time. Kongol's home. It's been a while. Yeah, like a whole disc ago. 2 discs ago. Yeah, really kind of just one. We're still at the beginning of disc 4. Still some Gigantos left. There's still one. There were nice winglies like Charles. They weren't all brutal people like the legends tell. We have to rewrite the book in the National Library. 100%. Yeah, we'll update history after we finish this. Why not? Gosh, James, I remember I benchmarked my some of my games whenever I upgraded. When I upgraded my CPU from the 8700K to what I have now, I checked my FPS in Final Fantasy XIV. It's pretty CPU heavy, not really GPU heavy, but it went up another 10%, which was kind of shocking to me. I did not think it would improve any further. Not without upgrading my GPU, because I still had my 10 series card at the time. That was rude. That's also rude. Cut it out. But upgrading my GPU did not improve the frame rate at all. It's clearly I'm still limited by the CPU. Oh, dang. He got me. He got me with that counter. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for it, team. Nice. Is he saying Blossom Storm instead of Flower Storm? Am I mishearing that? Am I crazy? You're crazy. I'm gonna listen to that after stream. I'm gonna play that back so I can hear it better. It sounds like he's saying Blossom Storm. Gosh. This, in my opinion, is this game's biggest weakness. Having to literally traverse these areas just to get by them, kind of a bummer. If, you know, when it said enter, you could hit yes or no. If there was just a spot that said pass through, and it just took you to the other side, that'd be great. I'd have no complaints. But, as it is now, kind of a bummer. This area in particular, I like. I like this area a lot. It's kind of interesting. So I'm not so bummed about it, but meh. Meh. Still wish I could just pass through. Yeah, gosh, James. I'm thinking about it all the time. I really want to get a new CPU, but I'd have to get, you know, a new motherboard. I'd have to get new RAM because I'm still on a DDR4 platform. And this may come as a shock to nobody, but that stuff's expensive. Oh, if that stuff's expensive. Oh, nice, James. What'd you go from? And what'd you go to? I want to know, because I'm a big nerd. I wasn't ready for it. I'm a big CPU, not CPU, but just PC enthusiast, so I like hardware. Nice. Moon strike. Beautiful. Rude. I'm sure this thing's like a mosquito or something. But that noise sounds like it's kissing me. I'm just saying. I was talking. I wanted to listen to that. Dang it. Okay, a 5600G. Your CPU performance is almost on par with mine in terms of gaming. The 5600G has advantages. It's got a built-in iGPU, so there's advantages to having that. I don't have that, but it does have less cache, which there's advantages to having more cache. But honestly, that CPU is not bad. It's probably going to work just fine for anything that you want to do. Mine's fine for gaming. Mine's more than I need for gaming. I just like everyone like big numbers. Big numbers go up, right? So of course I want a new CPU, even though I don't really need one. But I've been resisting the urge. One, because I look at my bank account and think, I don't need it that bad, you know. It is what it is, right? That's just how it is. Got it. Easy. Bye, bird. Woof. Yeah, no, I cannot justify putting a new CPU, motherboard, and RAM on my credit card. No matter how much I want it, I just can't. Wanted to do anything else, you would have also had to upgrade your motherboard. Yeah, you'd be having a pretty big platform upgrade at that point. Basically just building a new computer. Agreed. Technically, you could get more gaming performance if you went with a 5700X 3D. That would be a pretty significant jump. But I don't know, depending on what you're playing, it's unnecessary. Games that I play and the way that I play, for me, higher core count was more important than raw CPU performance. Because it would benefit me in video editing, but I don't know that I do straight enough of that to make a whole lot of sense. But also in rendering, I offload to my GPU, so it's not as important there either. Yes, James, and budget has a lot to do with it, bro. I totally get it. I totally get it, bro. That's why we do YouTube. Hopefully one of these days the budget constraints isn't so constraining, you know? Oh, gosh. Nearly to 2,000 subs. Let's go. I need to put out videos, team. I need to put out videos. I was really thinking about taking the Fire Emblem video and splitting it into 2 videos. But people really love long videos, you know? So, I don't know. Maybe I just leave it. I'm considering just leaving it how it is. And just finishing it. Eventually. The script is 4,000 words long now. That's insane. I've never written a script half that long. I've never written an essay in college half that long, you know? Oof. Sorry, Dart needs his... Oh, I was gonna say Dart needs his Ultimate Edition, but maybe not. Maybe not. Fishy, can I do a backflip? Yeah. I'm not going to right now. There's definitely not enough space in here. My green screen is right here. But I can do a backflip. It's been a little while since I've tried to throw one on the ground. Like just flat standing on the ground. It's been a very long time. Ooh, it's probably been 15 years since I've tried to throw a standing back tuck just on the ground. But I can do backflips on the trampoline all day long. Pretty ones. Like decently good ones. And off of a small platform, I could do one off a small platform. It's been a little while. I might set up a platform and a crash mat at the gym and just get it out of my head, you know? Throw some backflips. That'd be fun. And terrifying! I'm not 20 anymore, so it's, oof. It can be a little bit more scary. Don't quite recover as fast as I used to. You know, nowadays I sleep wrong and sore all day. You picking up what I'm putting down? Oh, gosh. Yeah, James, I posted a video in the Discord. It's been a while now, but where's the bird? There's the bird. What's with the bird? By the way, the bird in the background there that's flying? I don't know what's up with that bird. But it was a round off back layout in that video, I think. I'm pretty sure I posted that. I don't know. That was, I haven't done one of those in a few months either. I don't know, that sort of stuff is a lot of work. It's not easy. I don't know. For some people, I guess it is, but for me, it sure isn't. I gotta really push myself to do it. I remember in the background, I had to put on some dubstep, because that's what I used to listen to while doing that kind of stuff. It's what we used to listen to while doing parkour. If that tells you how long ago it was. Get out of here, you goofy bumblebee. Ridiculous. This is how we get rid of that poison right here, team. The DK rap is a 10 out of 10, Fishy. That's what I listen to on the weekends. That's how I get down in the mornings, too. Didn't I shorten this? Maybe it doesn't remember those settings? I don't know. That's how we heal poison. Just become Dragoon. Awfully long way to do it, but whatever. Gosh, James. Backflips are tough. But you know what's harder? Front flips. Front flips are harder than backflips. But backflips are way scarier. Backflips are way scarier. They're just significantly easier, though. So there's a bit of oddity there. Where, yeah, it's easier, but it's scarier. And that part makes it more difficult. It's hard to explain, but that's definitely the way it is. Okay, so I could go off to the right. I'm pretty sure this is the place. The Queen's Fury? Docked here, right? Also, we can give whatever that girl's name is our Stardust, which I've not been doing a good job of collecting. I told myself I was going to go back and try to collect a whole bunch, just run around, mash the X button, pick up what I missed, but I did not do that. I did not do that. A port for the Queen's Fury? Where's the, where's the girl for the Stardust? I don't know where she went. Whatever. I'm not that worried about it. I did hear that there was a hidden boss if you found all of the Stardust. Team, I don't know if that's gonna happen. Oof. Finding the Stardust is not so easy. Thanks, big guy. No sweat, James. No sweat, my guy. Trust me, I'm the least important of the two conversations you're probably having. Hello, guys. Thanks for letting me in. Your kingliness, appreciate it. Been waiting for you. What is this? We're seeing you off. The two princesses. The one that Albert is stricken by, and the good one. Please save the world. You know, gonna try. Commodore Pooler is waiting for you in the basement to carry our hope. Oh, hi, hello. Bye, guys. So long. Later, nerds. Thanks, James. I appreciate that. These doors are open. They were never open before. I should have hit that save point. I'm such a ding-dong. Everyone looks confident. Yeah. Actually, it's my home village. A man of the sea isn't bothered by those little details. Ha! Anyways, we're ready to go. We should never give up rescuing our loved ones, 100%. What do you mean, Fishy? The hardest Pokemon to get? The ocean awaits you! Commoner makes it sound simple, but I assume that this time it will be a long journey. Oh yeah. Thanks, Kayla. Please rescue Shanna. I'm gonna try. Gosh, Fishy. Gold and silver are probably the hardest ones. And they're not that difficult. I don't know, all the Pokemon games are easy. They're all easy. That's why Nuzlocke runs exist so widely, is because those games are really easy. Literally any problem, you can just keep throwing yourself at it and eventually you'll win. If you even defeat one enemy Pokemon, you get XP and you can just keep farming that XP until you win. I don't know. That game's easy. They're all easy. But a Nuzlocke run makes it way harder in a way that's still very doable, but fun. Come on, Stardust? Stardust? No Stardust. Are we ready? Let's get it, team. Let's go! So, what do you guys think? Are we gonna find another ghost ship? Oh! I actually drive the boat. Cool. I thought it was just gonna sail me along. I didn't realize. What is this? I guess I'll never know. I wasn't intended to know. But yeah, Fishy, probably gold and silver. And crystal by extension, you know? I did really like Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I didn't play Soul Silver, but I did play Heart Gold. Have I heard of Sly Cooper? Yes, I've never played, but I did hear. I have heard a lot about it. I've seen a speed run a long time ago of one of them. I couldn't tell you anything about the game because I was watching a SGDQ marathon. I was too slow on that second one. And it was one of the games, so I caught part of that. Yeah, James, I heard that game is sweet. And I've wanted to play it, but I've never had one of them. So one of these days, if I see it, I'm gonna pick it up. I actually went by my retro game store today to see if they had anything interesting. They did not, but I don't have a ton of money, but if they had something that I just couldn't pass up, you know? Sail ho! Here we go, team. I wasn't sure what I was expecting, but I kind of thought it would be like a area sort of like this, because we see it in one of in a back, yeah, you know, a flashback of Hashell. Wonder if anyone remembers me. Hashell? My dear sweet Hashell. Yeah, it's me. It's been maybe 20 years. You've been gone such a long time. How have you been? I was looking for my runaway daughter, but I gave up on it. Sad. Claire, huh? That's... I'm sorry to hear that. Who are these fine warriors you've brought along with you? I'd like for you to get to know them. Nice. Nice. But we don't have time right now. Important stuff, you know? Alright, let's go have a chat. Let's go have a chat. The floor's gonna give way. That's crazy. Oh, no, didn't mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. James, I guess you've played Sly Cooper? I've never played, but... No, stop it. Go back. Go back. I don't know. There's a lot of games that I think are great that it seems like there's a big following for it, but I rarely meet people that just love some of these games like I do. The Ratchet and Clank games, especially the first 3, oh my gosh, those games are awesome. They're so good. And I know people love those games, but I very rarely meet people that talk about them like they're so amazing, you know? 4th one's too easy. See, a lot of games are like that, and it's so sad. The first 3 Ratchet and Clanks, absolute gold. They're so good. And then there's the 4th one that came out, and it was fine. I don't know. I never even finished it. It was not very good. It was fine. Honestly, I felt like they fell off pretty hard until the PS3 ones. But even then, those were kind of on the easy side. I don't know. They were fine. But once we got the reboot, you know, the kind of reimagining of the original game, the game based on the movie based on the game, that one was really good. There was some jankiness about it, but it was really good. Goofy house? That's interesting. Hasn't changed a bit. This village is forgotten. Yeah, not anymore. We found it! Fish and sleep. Practice and sleep. That's about it. Crazy. So it's cooking. You came all the way here. Must be something important. Yep, to be honest, we're looking for the way to the ancient cities. What? Those were towns where the long gone Weengleys lived. You know anything about them? You lost me. Nope, doesn't know anything. Why explain it to him? Why bother? Can't we just move on? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. He probably knows something that's useful. He just doesn't know that he knows that. Yeah, these guys are just so unaware that the world might be ending around them. Are there any old runes around here? Things that humans couldn't make. Yeah, actually. There's a stick rising out of the sea. Could it be related? Humans couldn't have made it. What? In the middle of the sea, but you can't get close by boat because there's an awful whirlpool. Of course, why not? But you can see it clearly from the cliff top. Let's go have a look. Well, yeah. Of course, it's surrounded by a whirlpool. Why not? Yeah, gosh. Honestly, of the first 3 Ratchet and Clanks, picking a favorite's so tough. Honestly, the story of the original one is my favorite by a long shot. But they really did refine the controls in a way that made the game just better on the second one. And then they made it even betterer on the third one. So the controls, the third one just wins. It's so much better. Wow. The girl, is she sick? She won't be long, Doc says. Not Shanna. Heal her. She's been sleeping in pain. That's the reason why you were looking for Stardust. Oh, this is the girl. Isn't it the wish stone that if you collect them all, your dream comes true? Yes, but only those I got from you, it ain't enough. Well, thanks for making me feel bad. Can I give you Stardust? There you go. The Wii was your first console. That's a pretty decent one. Gave 10? What do we get? It's the rare thing I promised. Acquired physical ring? Don't I have one of those? I didn't know. I didn't know, team, that Stardust was to save some girl's life. I thought she was just collecting it. Now the game makes me feel bad. Raises okay, yeah. Attack badge. I wonder. Okay, since she has the dragon helm, she can't have... They don't stack the dragon helm and the physical ring. Or does it? Or does it? Maybe it just doesn't show the change? It just doesn't show the change. Huh. Interesting. So we could stack her on HP. She could have more HP than Albert if we wanted to go that route. Crazy. Yeah, the Wii's not a bad first console. Honestly, it's you can tell by the cell numbers it was one of the better ones. I doubt there'd be a Stardust up here. That'd be silly. It could happen though, team. This game would do that. Okay. Maybe off stream I go and look for some Stardust. Wow, of course. Maybe I'll go look for some Stardust. I don't know. Depends on if it's like a major pain to go do it. Oh? Lil has come around? Here's another Stardust. Yeah! Acquired amulet? I will really appreciate it. Like you don't already, but you will in the future. What is this amulet? Doubles maximum MP? That's interesting. Huh. I don't know that I would use that. I think I'd rather just equip something that recovers MP when I take damage. But that's still pretty neat. I don't know what this is, but I want to go this way. Fishy, I'm not sure. I'll probably put a poll in the Discord. And we'll use that to decide. That'll be the most likely thing. So I guess we gotta climb a mountain. Why not? I don't know how much of a thing this is to climb. Okay. I thought it would be more strenuous than this. This is where they were training combat. Look at that thing. That must be it. Meru could just fly over there, right? There was no stick. That's not a stick. 20 years ago. It's huge, more like a tower than a stick. Yeah, no kidding. Rose, anything? So I don't get it. They can turn into Dragoons. Dragoons have wings. They can clearly fly because Lavitz did it when he attacked Lloyd. Why can't they just fly over there? Aglis, Mayfill, and Xanabados. If I remember correctly, there was only the magical city Aglis in this region of the sea. Interesting. She thinks Zeke will go after the signet sphere of Aglis first. Rose, question. What the heck is the Law City or whatever they call it? What do they mean? The Crystal Palace was called the Birth City. It's a city where babies were selected. Select babies? Those with weak magic power weren't allowed to be born. Wow, that's awful. And Death City Mayfield was where the souls of the dead were sent to an infernal... This is morbid? Winglies in the past had even their destination after death decided for them? That's crazy. Yeah, James, that's dark. Anything else? Well, gosh, if you're gonna give me the option... It was the capital of the Wingley world dominated by Melbu Frama. Center of politics. That's why it was so damaged. That's why it's the Forbidden Land now. That's fine. Yeah, James, that's dark. It is Agnes. How can we approach it? Gotta hurry, Zeke will get there first. Yeah, but we can't go by boat. Maybe turn into a Dragoon and fly? Oh, okay, no sweat, Fishy. I'm happy to have you in the Discord. Oh, I don't know what it is, team, but streaming almost always rouses my allergies. It's kind of crazy. Oh. The mirror room? They're watching us. Interesting. We were being watched by somebody. Interesting. How does she know? The sea is splitting, as if inviting us. Also, I saw a box on the mayor's house there. Mayor was like, oh! Come on, slow reveal. And the waters parted. Those weren't there earlier. It revealed itself. Well, now we know how to get there. Is that what you were looking for? Seems like it. Now we can go in before Zeeg. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Who's to say the waters wouldn't just whoosh the moment you go down, huh? I don't know that I'd be so keen on going in there so quickly. But as a Dragoon, maybe I wouldn't care, because I just pop out the wings and, you know, fly. Seems like that was the way the whole time to me. Maybe there's something about that that I just don't understand. Is there some restriction where they can't just fly? I don't know. I'm kind of confused. Don't tell me I can't carry any more items. War God's Calling. Interesting. Sorry, I gotta look, team. Not armed. Yes, armed. War God's Calling? Is that, half damage in SP, but you do the full edition. That's lame. That's lame. I'm not using that. I'm not a big weenie, you know? Oh. Gosh, my nose sure is stuffy. Yeah? Sorry, team. I gotta look. I gotta look. What is it? Satori vest? Well, it's not for him. It's gotta be for Hashel. Avoids poisons. Oh my gosh, and it's awesome. Look at that. Big defense boost. Sweet. That's pretty awesome. To see a split, it's unbelievable. Believe it. I'm about to go full Naruto on this game. Believe it. Sorry, that was nerdy. That was pretty nerdy. And you'll forgive me immediately. I hope. Okay. I don't know how to navigate this place yet. I don't think I went down. I did go down this way. No, I didn't. I came up this way. Okay. Put to the sea? Yeah, we're going. Just hop in this tiny little boat. The sea split and some weird stuff appeared. That's why we're here. Ya folks insane! At least we're not so basic. You're basic. Sorry, I'm getting uppity. I'm getting into it. can walk from midway. No need to hesitate. Onward and upwards, team. It's getting crazy. It's getting crazy, team. Fishy, there's a link in the description. That link should allow you to join. Okay. Somebody supporting this with magic. Seems we're invited. How convenient. The door's not locked. Dart, go ahead and open it. Zeeg will come here. You'll have to finally settle things, so I want you to open the door first. Let's go. He didn't open that. It just opened for him. These goofy teleporters. But look at this place. It's visually very interesting. See, she can just fly. Why didn't she just fly over there? We saw the other wingly Dragoon lady just fly off from the castle. So it's definitely possible. And look at her. She's just flying way out there. We're invited by somebody. I guess so. It's incredible magic creating this much space in the water. That's cool. That's pretty sweet still. Meru could have just carried us one at a time. I don't know if her magic would allow her to do that. There's probably some reason she can't. Until we shot them down with my dad? Yes, Zeeg and me and 5 other Dragoons. Zeeg and I. Galen, that's all I know how to do, buddy. That's all I know how to do. I just win. Just win non-stop, bro. I don't know. I guess we're doing all right. The way back is closing. Sea closed. Yeah, well, that was a one-way trick. Trip. All right. Well, if they want to play hardball, let's get it on. Nice. Galen, how are you feeling today, by the way, my guy? Let's get it on. What is that? Who is that? What is this? Ruff has been here forever. I only know the view and sound in here. Doesn't seem to be harmful. It's Ruff. Ruff. Welcome to the 7 heroes fated to be here, and Rose! These thousands of years I've waited were neither as long as eternity, nor as short as a mere winkle of the star. People who confront their fate with courage? Nice. Feeling great? Finished most of what you needed to do today before lunch. Nice. You're crushing it, my guy. Yeah, how do you know my name? Whose message is this? Ruff only knows what Ruff hears. Ruff doesn't know anything else. Are you on Zeeg's side? Answer me, I'm gonna mess you up. Ruff has never seen it and doesn't know. Show it to Ruff. It should be some rough stuff. Yeah, this baby didn't do anything. Sorry we scared you. This baby's made of magic. There wasn't even such technology during the Dragon campaign. Well, you gotta believe it, because it's right here. He's totally cute. Then you are all not cute, Ruff. Wow. But Rose is oh, wow. Ruff is like, none of you guys are cute, except Rose. She's hot. If you're gonna treat me as an exception, why don't you take me to the Signet Sphere? It's your own challenge to go by yourself. All for the sake of the psychedelic bomb and moot? Okay. The psychedelic bomb and moot. Whatever that is. Surely there will be, battles here, right? Easy afternoon, Galen. I feel you. I worked hard today at work trying to do some automation. And I really hope that if I'm able to figure it all out, it makes some of my job a lot easier. That'd be great. But one step at a time, you know? I can't, I've never done the thing that I'm trying to do, so I don't know how to do it. So we're just trying, see what's gonna happen, you know? Not sure which path I should have went down. Maybe they're both the same? Figures. Pretty sure the other way was the way to those 2 treasure boxes. Of course. This music again. Are we in the past or something? I remember this music. The Wingley battle music, maybe? Whatever it is you're doing, cut it out.
Die.
Nice. Nice. Easy.
Demons dance.
Easy dance, team. Aqua King. Ah, it's too low. I was too slow. Low? Yeah, too slow. A little too slow. That is so hard to time. That's awful. Magical attack barrier? Sounds good. That's so awful. Oof. Well, he can just keep using that magical attack barrier. That's fine. That's a little too slow. I did hit circle, but I was a little too slow. Bummer. I was too early. Too early. This one's kind of tough. I don't know. I'm gonna need some more time to get used to it. I think I prefer the other battle music. Not that this is awful. It's fine, but I do prefer the other one. Yeah, I knew it. Dang it. I should have just went the other way. I should have went with my gut. I almost walked past it, and then I thought, shouldn't think twice, team. Should have just went with it. Boop. Huh. My joystick, it sticks sometimes. I don't know. It's an old controller, okay, team? Or was that the right way? Oh, I hate this game. Oh, gosh. Nice. I don't hate this game. I like this game.
Die.
I like this game a lot. I should have... I don't know. I don't know. I want those 2 treasure boxes, though. 100%. Nailed it. Nailed it! Let's go! Let's go! Kevs, how are you feeling today? Thanks for coming by, my guy. No, I'm not playing on an emulator. I can't believe I got that. Playing on a PS2. My poor old console has seen better days. But it still works. Still works just fine. And I'm using an Elgato HD capture card. Oh no, I definitely want that. Nice. But no, Kevs, I'm not emulating. If I can help it, I almost always would rather play on original hardware. There's a few cases where I would rather emulate, but it depends on the emulation, you know? I used to speedrun Super Metroid, and if I cannot play that game emulated. It's got to be my OG console. But I do have an analog pocket, and it's kind of emulation, but it's hardware emulation. So there's some games that I could play on and be very happy with, like Chrono Trigger, for instance. Very happy to play that, and some of my Game Boy Advance games, it makes capturing those way easier, because it's got an HDMI out. Nice. Fishy, I do have a GameCube. That's how I used to capture my Game Boy Advance games, because I've got a Game Boy Advance player. I tried very hard to, Nice, got it. There was a time when I was investing a lot of money to be able to stream or capture from any device, any game cartridge that I had. And, I did that for the most part, but that stuff was not easy to get. A lot of extra shifts at Applebee's at the time. A lot of extra shifts, waiting tables at Applebee's. Was it worth it? I don't know. Kevs used to own an NES, Sega Saturn, and PS1. Had to sell it due to rent. Ah, I'm sorry, Kevs. That's a major bummer. So now you don't have any consoles except for your desktop? I get it. I get it, buddy. I had to get rid of some of mine once upon a time, and I'm not rich or anything, but I'm in a better shape where I'm able to slowly get that stuff back now. But some of that stuff's hard to find, you know? I should have just went forward. I don't know. I discounted this too early. A little bit too early. A magical hat? And something I can't carry. Interesting. Give you extra shifts so you can buy the same amount of stuff. Galen, I thought you were, increases maximum MP 50%. Interesting. What am I thinking? Salaried. Magic defense boost is nice, but it's it lowers her physical defense a fair bit. Maybe that's the play for yeah, let's look at that. Maybe that's the play for him. Plus 50% MP. Oof, but that Phoenix Bloom is pretty good. Dart with his helmet's kind of old. Yeah, this is just a boost for him. A pretty good one, too. Wow. Magic attack actually bumps up quite a bit, but really it's about that magic defense. Cool. Nice. Oh, sorry. I wanted to discard something. Rystar. Fishy, that was a pretty darn good game. I've played it before, although it's been a very long time. I remember it being pretty darn good. See, I don't know. This power down might be awesome. I don't want to throw it away if it's going to be awesome. Let's toss out that spell and see what we get. Probably another spell. Or magic. Fine. That's fine. Just to play this game, Legend of Dragoon. I think one of the hardest bosses in the game is Foss because of its high magic attack stat. So, I don't remember that boss's name, but I'm on disc 4. Have I fought that thing? There were a couple of bosses that were, I guess, harder than others. But so far, I haven't had to grind to beat any of them except for one. Which, I don't know that I had to grind, but I did grind up one level for Dart. I passed him? Did I fight him, Timothy? Or did I just walk by him without knowing? Boop. Backflip. Nice. I like that one. It's interesting, but not crazy fast. I met him? And destroyed him, right? Collected all Stardust. Kevs, I'm not sure that I'll get all the Stardust. It's a pain to go back to the old areas. I don't know. I did consider off stream, perhaps running back and looking around for Stardust to see what we can find. Well, I don't know about finding them all, though. I'm sure some of them are just easily found. I just need to run around towns and mash the X button, you know? But I don't know. Maybe some of them are hidden pretty well. I wouldn't want to just use a guide to find them, though. That seems kind of lame. But at the same time, I haven't been looking for them, really. Sometimes around town. In the rooms that I'm already in, I've just been kind of mashing the X button as I go. But I haven't been like the town, the trading town that you give Shanna the Dragoon spirit, where she gets sick. There's probably a bunch of Stardust in those in that town, but there are a lot of rooms and places I just didn't go into, didn't bother. Fooey? We're preparing the psychedelic bomb and moot. It's all in the message. Disturbing our work is too rough. It's been a while since I last came here. Don't you think you should be nice and tell me more? Rude. We're magic creatures. We have different roles. Rude. Fishy, I don't. I have never played that before. Preparing the psychedelic bomb and moot. You can complete it. You can become the source of power. He's coming. I have to make it in time. He? Let's go. They irritate me. Agreed. 32 items is not that much. I'm just saying. If you could carry 40, it would be plenty. If you could carry 40 items, that would be plenty. Gathering courage? Is that what that thing said? Interesting. Ah, Galen, I'm sorry, buddy. The Vanishing Stone. Interesting. Is that what unlocks the final boss? Or the hidden boss? Or whatever it is? That's an interesting Minotaur thing. Yeah, Tim. I've never beaten this game, which I think I've told you that probably 15 times now. So I don't know what I'm missing out on that boss. And I have not seen any spoilers. I just haven't looked at anything. I'm trying to avoid the spoilers. It makes it more interesting. Nice. Demons dance. The Dance of Demons. I like it. It's actually a Minotaur. I figured it would have some kind of goofy name. I can't believe I got that! Nice! Found them all around 2006 or 7. Nice. That's awesome. Okay. He's not particularly dangerous. I just wanted to heal up a bit. He's not fast either. This one's fast and it's fine, but I don't like it. Only 20 SP? It's kind of rough. It's kind of rough. And I guess you do a lot of damage, but 20 SP, that's it, you know? Oh, Fishy, that's awesome. Well, I mean, the cancer part's awful, but I'm glad that she survived. My mom also had cancer recently, but fortunately came out on top. So I can definitely empathize with that. Gosh, Kevs, what other games do you play? If you play Legend of Dragoon, surely this is not the only game, right? I want that treasure box. Want that treasure box, team. Hey, James, no sweat, my guy. I'm gonna use the healing item. No sweat, James. Have a good night, my dude. And, lame. I wish it would tell you what's in the chest before, you know, you give up something. There's a blank in chest, but you can't carry it. That sort of thing. I would prefer that a lot. This place is kind of goofy, but I like it. So far, at least, I like it. I have a jelly? Nice. I like the, you know, the timed hits in this game. I usually like games that have those, because it adds, that's not to say that there isn't. I was too slow to hit that, crazy. I'm not saying that there's no skill in a game like Final Fantasy VI where there are no timed hits. Well, there are some in that if you count Sabin, however you want to pronounce it. But anyways, my point is, I feel like there's a little bit more skill involved in doing well damage-wise in games like this. I like that. Final Fantasy 7 and 8, Mega Man 5 and 6. I can tell you more, but by the time you read this, you can tell them, oh, Kevs, that's no big deal, my guy. That's no big deal, my dude. I'm right there with you. Big fan of my my NES and my Super Nintendo. It's still my favorite. Zachary, hello. Thanks for coming by. How are you feeling tonight? Mega Man X. I have that. I have a copy of that. It's on my shelf, I'm pretty sure. But, oof, love me some Mega Man X. And actually, my favorite NES Mega Man was Mega Man 6, which apparently is the worst one, but it's my favorite all the same. Oh, hello? Interesting. Zach, I'm all right. Today's life's pretty average tonight, you know? I'm super interested in this game. It's gotten so good and crazy and kind of dark at times. I don't know. It's blown my mind, you know? Is everything like this here? It's Rose, Pino. You are in the mirror, Rose, Pino. It's Rose who got friends and is in the mirror. Stop speaking in riddles. If you have a message, just say it. Savan? Who's Xenobatos, which governs the rightful law, has lost its reason. And Mayfield, which governs over noble death, has been toyed with by devils from the infernal world. Uh-oh. Zachary, this is Legend of Dragoon. It's a PS1 game, and I've never beaten it before. It's 4 discs long, although honestly, the fact that it's on 4 discs is kind of misleading, because it's not been that long of a game, really. At least not so far. We're on disc 4. This city's objective is about to be completed. You are the key. I've been waiting for you for thousands of years. Savin, as if he knows everything? Yeah, I guess we'll find out. But, I'm not sure what to expect with this game. It's thrown me a few curveballs. Just an interesting room there. Maybe I should have talked to those guys, but I feel like they're just gonna hit me with some riddles and I'm gonna not care. Please don't tell me. Okay. It's fine. Karaz, still at it. Karaz, we're near the beginning of disc 4. I don't know how much is left. I guess it depends on how long this disc is. But it's been a while, my guy. How are you feeling? Fishy. Okay. This, I'm such a ding-dong. I tossed an enemy and then just walked away from the chest. This game, you're a guy that's going on an adventure to look for the Black Monster. A devilish fiend that murdered your parents. And at the start of the game, you're just coming back from an adventure, a journey looking for the Black Monster. You're unsuccessful. And you're on your way back to your town, and it's attacked by bandits and raided. And a girl that you care for was kidnapped and taken to a prison. So you go to save her, and you find out through the events that you're a Dragoon. And then you learn why you're a Dragoon and what you're intended to do as a Dragoon. And that's the story as it slips through. Valheim, Karaz, I played that when it first came out. Honestly, it was pretty good. I had a lot of fun with it, but I haven't played it since early. I probably played it within a month of it coming out, and I haven't played it since. It might be a whole new game by now. I don't know. That's the one I was already on. Ding dong. But it's been a long time since I've played. It's one of those games that I kind of hoped that if I put it off long enough, by the time I came back to it, it's basically a whole new game. So we'll see. We'll see. doesn't want to fight bone mass, so the alternative is using a giant hammer to try sonar locate silver. Oh, that's gonna take forever. Oh, good luck, buddy. Good luck with that. Easy. Easy streak. Nice. Gosh, I don't remember. I remember us going through the swampland trying to find iron. That's probably the thing I remember most, but I feel like I've forgotten a lot of that game. Do you still lose XP when you die? Because I remember that being a thing. Fishy, for me it's 10:08. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that's the one I wanted. Nice. Before their Frost Cave and Spider updates, so there's a large chunk. Interesting. I also haven't touched it in quite a while, so I'm hoping, you know, when I do go back to it, there's just so much more content that I've never heard of or seen before. That'll be awesome. We'll get rid of that Moon Serenade. I don't really use spells all that much. Healing Rain, okay. Yeah, you still lose levels when you die, but there's also alternate game modifiers now. Okay, that makes sense. Nah, no worries, Fishy. If you're tired, go get some rest. You can always check out the VOD later if you like. Nope, not the way. Stuff like no map, hardcore mode. Wow, we just traveled so far right there. No build cost, still gotta find recipes. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know if I ever... The time has come. The foreseen evil is approaching. Oh. But my wish is now hereby accomplished after an eternity. I'd probably just play with whatever was the default, because that's usually how I am. A Wingly fated to wait. The signet sphere you're looking for is safe. It's protected by Last Kraken. You just know everything. I know there is no time left as well. Yeah, what are you going to do? What are you going to make us do? I survived the Dragon campaign and continued studying magic to reconstruct a Wingly world. Even making myself ageless and immortal. That's awesome. However, the world outside the mirror hasn't required me. The world of Winglies is no longer desired. I, an immortal body with no purpose, 4,000 years of solitude deprived me of everything, even the significance of life and the meaning of death. I guess if you're alone forever. Also immortal? That'd be kind of weird. 7,000 years ago, I was saved by Rose. I found the meaning of life in the black monster in the mirror. Rose, who is now confronting her fate. I restarted my study for Rose. And its crystallization is the psychedelic bomb. What a name. We'll stop the murderous deeds of Zieg, who continues to plan the plan of the creator by using the attacking spell, the psychedelic bomb. And with Moot, we will completely seal the moon that never sets. Okay, sounds good. That's the answer to the riddle. No wonder it takes so many years. I need the courage of you all. Interesting. Seems my courage alone is not enough. The bomb didn't work. I guess I don't have enough courage. You have courage, Savan. You've been fighting alone for thousands of years. You just recently got into streaming this April. Honestly, you're liking it? Getting your consistency back and his schedule making? Nice. Kevs, this may not be apparent based on my subscriber count and following numbers, but I've been streaming since 2012. Oof, so long. Over a decade. Pretty consistently, although I did stop for a little over maybe 2 years. I did stream a few times in there, but life was in a pretty rough spot for me, and streaming just wasn't realistic. I did want to, but I couldn't. And fortunately, though, I'm long past that, so we've gotten back to streaming now. You have to endure your own challenge, and we will pour the courage that is born from them into the psychedelic bomb and activate it. That sounds so silly. I won't let you go till Savant's challenges are completed. Okay. Are you ready? I guess so. Yeah, gosh, Kevs, it's difficult, especially whenever other stuff pops up, you know? The Bebop. Why isn't there a Black Dragoon? There kind of is. Rose, she's got the Black Dragoon magic. And have the heart to bring completion to the ultimate magic. Please ignite the psychedelic bomb with your courage. Nice. Oof. I was wondering how we got across. I thought he was gonna like teleport us. This seems sketchy. He wasted no time. He's like, yep, this is my sphere. This is where I go. Is it gonna let me hit that save point before I walk in, or how's this gonna work? I wonder, do I have to do everyone's challenge? This could be sketchy, team. This could be sketchy. Some of these guys aren't very high level. I don't know, it could get dicey. Please be here with me till then. Oh? At last we're starting? The end of my role, my fate of waiting as well. Alright. Oof, there we go, team. I guess this is gonna get crazy. But we'll have to figure that out next time, team. I'm gonna call it right here for tonight. I hope I didn't just ruin my save file or something, you know? Anyways, we'll call it right here for tonight. And we will pick this stream up tomorrow night. So if you're interested, please hit the like, comment, subscribe buttons, all those. Anyways, thanks, team, for hanging out. Smooches, love you guys. I'll see you all tomorrow night. Same time, same place. And we'll figure out whatever this is, okay?